We've got, of course, the whole point of tonight is for you just to talk to normal people. Susie is exactly one of those. Thank you very much, firstly, for watching the show. And what's your question to Barnaby?
Hi, Barnaby. Australia as a country, as you were just talking about, relies heavily on the resources sector, particularly coal and iron ore. How do you plan to protect these industries going forward with the push towards net zero emissions in 2050?
Susie, great question. The first thing is, what we talk about is setting up alternate industries, not transition is code for unemployment, right? Where you transition people to is the curb. We don't want to transition people, we want to give them a choice, Susie. So if we set up an alternate industry, whether that's hydrogen, whether that's something else, and you can make a choice. You can say, I can stay in this job in the coal industry, or I can choose, if I wish to go to another job on the same pay. Same pay, same conditions. See, a lot of the people now in the coal mine, they're probably on $110,000, $120,000, $130,000, $140,000 a year. Now, if you haven't been to uni, Susie, that's a hard job to find. And you've got a house to pay, your kids at school, you've got a car, you might even decided to get yourself a jet ski, powerboat, enjoy life, got a bit of money. They don't like the idea of being made poor. So what we've got to do is make sure, first and foremost, we say to them, your job is secure. If you're making our nation money, we're proud of you because you pay the bills. Because you make our nation money, we can defend ourselves. Because you make our nation money, we can pay for your NDIS. Because look at you, all of you, look what you're wearing. I won't, because I know you, so I'm not going to mention you. But I kind of know.
Do it to me.
You.
Yeah, there you go.
Have a look at him. Good looking man. See that shirt? Guess where it's from? It's not from here. That came from China. What about those strides?
Probably China.
Came from overseas. What car do you drive, Paul?
A Kia.
Yeah.
I know, a Kia. Yeah.
Okay, it's a European car. He's a Swift type of dude. Okay, it's from overseas. Petrol in it's from overseas. The watch on his wrist, if he's got one's from overseas. The iPhone in his pocket's from overseas. The Panasonic television he watches TV on is from overseas, as well as the stove. It's Miele Bosch because he's kind of flash. Everything's from overseas in this fella's life. So somebody, somewhere, must be putting something on the boat and sending it in the other direction. And you know who those people are? All those evil coal miners, those evil gas producers, those terrible live cattle people, the terrible live sheep producers, those evil farmers, those evil cotton producers, those evil rice producers, all these evil people, which is the only reason you've got the standard of living you've got. What this other crowd wants to do is shut them down. They haven't even started. They want to shut down the live sheep trade. They want to bring in taxes on our exports, on gas, Port Curtis gas, coal, 215 new taxes, new businesses are going to be taxed. And guess what? They're all the people who bring your goods in because they're the people who put things on the boat. And now this is a hard message to try and sell in 12 days. But I think people aren't that dopey.
I'm with you. Thank you very much, Susie. Do appreciate it. All right, thank you, Deputy Prime Minister.